Welcome back to MitchEllaCo, your #1 travel channel. And today we find ourselves in Disneyland Paris, and we intend to tour you around through the entire park, ride every ride possible, and see if this is worth it and it should be on your bucket list. Now this is our 3rd Disney park out of 6, so make sure you like and subscribe to see that we make it to all 6 worldwide. But today it's all about Disneyland Paris. First reaction, this is supposed to be one of the most beautiful Disney castles, and I agree.
So this is Mitch of MitchEllaCo. Ella's been making these for all of our YouTube. She's gonna be able to sell these, so we're gonna have a website for you guys. If you want these handouts, it's gonna give you a perfect destination day. We do them for all our YouTube videos. She'll mail you a copy. All you gotta do is swing by MitchEllaCo.com and we'll mail you one of these. And then if you buy one, we'll tag you at the end of our videos. How cool is that?
Okay guys, we have made it to the castle, the infamous, the extraordinary, the most beautiful out of all 6. This is Sleeping Beauty's castle. This is gonna be the first thing that you're gonna wanna do, and you're gonna wanna make sure that you go below the castle to see the dragon. But clear expectations for this video. We're gonna walk you through the entire park, all the different lands as we go, and then double back to all the rides. We're gonna ride as many rides as possible and give you our honest opinions, so when you're planning your trip and you have your handy dandy checklist, that you're able to check off as many as possible. What does it say? No idea.
The beautiful...
You have to translate it in the comments down below.
House... I think the beautiful house.
The beautiful Sleeping Beauty castle.
That's exactly what I said.
So first, you want to come upstairs to see the beautiful castle, but the stained glass. It is incredible. I think I read online, correct me if I'm wrong, but that someone came out of retirement just to do the stained glass in here. The
16th Chapel or something, like a guy did that.
Something, yeah. Some stained glass famous person came out of retirement for this castle. And this is my princess moment. You have to wave. You're a princess? You have the princess wave?
Wow, this is very spirally. Okay, welcome back to the Mitch of MitchEllaCo. We were just here in Disneyland, California, and I was yanking on the sword. I got it out. Did you guys watch that video? I was all swinging it around. No one's ever done it before. I'm just kidding, it never happened. But there is a line right behind me. There are at most. I like this one because this one is so close, right on the opposite side of the castle. Dad, I'm not a dad, but recommendation, use some Purell after that.
We're trying to find the dragon's lair. I read online that a lot of people even miss it, and this could be why. It is way more difficult to find. Okay, we made it into a gift shop, and so you gotta make your way, not through the Christmas gift shop, but through, I see some tiaras in the distance, to make it into the dark basement. Can you see it? Research about the castle, one of the things that I learned is that when they were designing this in Europe, castles are everywhere, and so they needed this one to be particularly spectacular, so they went above and beyond. You know, when you go to Japan or Hong Kong, the other Disney parks, it's not very common to have a castle, and so this one, even with the gold flakes in the distance, are so good. But we're right on, if you walk straight to the castle, the left side, there's some square bushes, and you come around the side entrance, then you can head into the dungeon and miss the crowds up above. As you enter into Disney, you're gonna go through the downtown area, the city center. We're gonna save that for last because we want to make the most of the park. We made it to Frontierland. Oh, we came in through the hotel, we made it through the city town, which we'll double back to. We went to the castle, and then you're gonna come double back out of the castle into Frontierland, get your picture with the big wooden sign, and then make your way to the island. Okay, we're making it in. I can see the roller coaster in the distance. Very old Western theme, obviously Frontierland. This is the first of its kind. Isn't it more American to be frontierish? But Disney, come on. We're at the farthest corner of Frontierland. The mansion is behind us, the roller coaster is behind me, and we're wanting to let you know that we've been looking through the app and the waits aren't as long as when we're in Disney World or even Disneyland in California. It's only 20 minutes from the Haunted Mansion, 55 for this, and these are some of the top 2 best rides in here. So as soon as you get here, if you're a ride person instead of walking the whole park, we suggest getting the biggest and best out of the way, so this should be your first land.
What day are you here?
And we're here on a Tuesday. Yeah. It's a little overcast in July, but I said it in a reel before, a cloudy day at Disney is better than any other day anywhere else.
How much were the park tickets per day?
It was around $200 for a 2-day 2-park pass.
What are the 2 parks?
The total was $400. We have Disneyland Paris as well as Hollywood Studios. They're 2 separate. I hear that Hollywood Studios is a lot smaller and you could do a half day, but we're gonna do a full day for each and an additional YouTube video. This ride alone has 12,000 reviews on Google. It has a 4.7, so I have a feeling it is really good. I also read online, I think I said it before, this is supposed to be the best of its kind out of all the Disney parks. This area also has the mansion in the background.
Oh yeah.
Which I hear is one of the scariest of its kind too, where Paris does not care if you're scared. So this is all in Frontierland. It's cool to walk around. It smells like popcorn and brisket. Very themed. We're gonna check out a little bit before we make our way to the next. Did you find a toy? He looks really dirty.
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be because of the garbage.
Yeah. His stuff on his butt.
Just look at his butt a little bit harder.
What's his name?
Pixar, Laszlo.
Lotzlo, you got it.
I read it. Wow, the stuffed animal collection is real.
Merch is so good.
Disney merch.
There is nothing like Disney merchandise. It is the benchmark. It's so good.
It's an add-on to the rides.
Here, they're €4 is 40 kilograms. Is 100 GRs, and they're bonbons, which are candies. So I'm French. And they got eggs and just all kinds of weird stuff. He goes by.
We found.
Hi, Goofy. Howdy.
Goofy in chaps, only in Disneyland Paris. Oh my gosh, I love Coco. I love Disney movies, especially the most recent ones. Maybe not an OG Disney, but Coco's the best. There's a whole restaurante themed in the background. We're still in Frontierland. Big Thunder Mountain is on the other side. Photo opportunities everywhere, but yeah, go watch this Coco movie next after this video. We have made it to the Frontier Playground. This is a dead end and you loop all the way around the water if you want to drop your kids off to play. It looks a little closed right now. It may be because it's sprinkling out, but another thing in this nook is the Frontier Theater that features the Lion King, which is supposed to be amazing, incredible, something to do on your list while you're here, but keep walking. We're on our way to leave Frontierland and make it to Adventureland next. 5-star reviews for the theater. We have the hours. It's 12:30, 1:30, 4:30, and
17 hours.
5. Yeah, it's all in military time. I don't know if that's a European thing, but you definitely have to subtract 2 from the numbers to get the right time.
Okay, Mitch of MitchEllaCo here. This is, I'm telling you, I was smelling brisket and I got it.
Thank you. Thank you. Adventureland is upon us and we're here to check out Indiana Jones as well as, what's the other one? We got a little Aladdin, a little Bazaars. You can tell by the scenery that we have made it to Adventureland.
Has MitchEllaCo been to the world's biggest bazaar?
We have been to the world's biggest bazaar in Egypt. That is one of our biggest videos actually on MitchEllaCo, and that was crazy. But Disney does it better than anybody else. The immersive waffles in the distance as you smell the music, and then the landscaping, legendary. We made it into Adventureland, Indiana Jones. Immediately, we're on a mission to find a whip.
I found one.
Did you find a whip?
Yeah, but it's really little.
No.
They don't trust
the California one was way more intense. Like, you let little kids loose with that thing, you're getting whipped. Oh my gosh, Tarzan! castle. There is a mirror that you can check out merch, and we are 1000% convinced it's a skinny mirror. It totally makes you look way thinner while you try and close, so you end up buying them. Glacé Mickey ice cream.
You're gonna have to get one of those.
As well as the waffle and coffee. You can tell the environment has changed from the Frontierland. We're now in Africa, guys. We do have the Sleeping Beauty Castle in the distance, so you still know where you are, but first up is the Swizz Robinson treehouse, just because I am such a treehouse fan. I don't care what Mitch thinks, but it's awesome.
MitchEllaCo has not been to Africa.
We haven't been to Africa. That's not true. We've been to Africa and Egypt. We just said it in the last clip, but not South Africa.
The keys aren't moving.
We got some Indiana Jones fans, especially the cameraman behind. This one has 8,600 Google reviews.
What's the rating?
I think it was 4.5. 4.5. The last one was 4.7, but it had like nearly half as many reviews. So this one, it has a fan base. It looks real good, and it's only 25 minutes. Again, the Paris Disneyland has way shorter lines. I know that we've waited in over 200-minute lines in Disney, California, so just something to make note of. I'm a fan of Disney Paris already. Disney gives you choices. There's popcorn or there's fruit. I can't believe there's healthy options. I mean, I could get down on an orange right now. We have another play place behind. There is over in the distance. You can hang out over there. All the play places are closed. I feel so bad. The kids are like running up to the gate and they can't access it. But we have Hook's pirate ship behind me. There's also this island that you walk out on in the rockery. You can go underneath the Swizz Family Robinson treehouse as well. And so everything, even the castle, you can go underneath too. Apparently Paris is all about the basements, but we're making our way to Pirates of the Caribbean. Welcome to Pirates of the Caribbean. We have Captain Jack's restaurant in the distance, where all pirates can chow down. We also have the dark ride behind me. It's only a 20-minute wait. Again, I am such a fan of this park with such short waits. This is an upper area. Well, you can see how long the line is. Everybody's flooding in there. And I'll also say they did a really good job with Adventureland as the theming goes together. Captain Hook, Skull Island, Pirates of the Caribbean. It matches. Sometimes they reach and put things together, but this one, fantastic. Last thing I forgot to mention, this one wins at Google reviews. It is at 14,000. I think it's because it's not a roller coaster, so it's more accessible to more people, but holy smokes, 4.7, 14,000. This might be the best ride, but we're on to Peter Pan, and that line looks longer. Wow, it is about noon. It's much more packed than I anticipated for an overcast day, but there's a lot of people here. We made it to Fantasyland, which again is gonna have the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Dumbo, the Sleeping Beauty is in here. I think a little bit more kiddish friendly. I'm having flashbacks when I went to my first Disney park in Disney World and we were at Peter Pan. I was sitting on the ground because we had walked like 20,000 miles and I had given up. This is a much better day, guys. But this one has the longest wait we've seen, 65 minutes. It has a fantastic reputation of a great ride that you need to put on your bucket list to ride, but hopefully it dies down a little bit later.
I just wanted to say Ella can walk 20,000 miles in a day. It's pretty far. Okay, so I would say after being around in the park a little bit, this is the most, I think, probably the most beautiful park. Some of the other parks feel a little bit more open and spacious. We were just at that Utah park and it felt really like, I don't know, a mishmash, a hot pot, that's what it is, or whatever it is. Hodgepodge. This one feels really cohesive and beautiful and everything goes together. Everything looks and feels very European.
Welcome to the Curious Labyrinth. This is something that you gotta do. It's not necessarily a ride, it's a hedge maze where it's interactive and when you're walking through. We have the Queen of Hearts, I'm sure somewhere, and there's even the castle in the distance. You can walk up. I think it's awesome. Oh no!
Oh my god.
We just swirled and whirled all through the hedges. We haven't ridden any rides, but the walkthroughs are real. They make you earn this castle. I didn't turn my watch on to see how long the walk is, but it takes a while to get through this maze. So when we were in Ireland, we went up a Blarney Castle and it had crazy staircases like this. This is even more insane. This has got to be one of the best views of the whole park because you can see it from above. But there's one more viewing point. If you want to see the castle from the best spot, you got to come up to the tippy top of the viewing point. This is where it's at. But it's also really packed. You're gonna want to leave the maze and then hit all the kiddie rides. In the distance, we have a train and a boat ride, both separate. We have the old mill to get a bite to eat. We have the teacups, the Mad Hatter teacups in the distance, but the real thing is It's a Small World after all. I'm ready to get it stuck in my head.
So we're at It's a Small World. It's the opposite of me because I'm a big world. That being said, we were just at Disney, California. Was it California? Or World?
Disneyland.
Disneyland, so California. And they were remodeling it. This one looks open. So if you want to go do It's a Small World, like Ella said, get it stuck in your head. It's going to be in there all day. It's a Small World. I don't know if this is a different version. Maybe they give you a little bit more speed and a little like hot rod motor or something. I think it's all the same, where it's just a little boat that goes around. But definitely a classic OG Disney park ride and just the European version.
First bite of the day, we're getting a cheesy pretzel, no sauerkraut. I hear really good things about the quiches though, but not from here. It's more in the city center. And then we're gonna go get some potatoes au gratin, totally European as well. I came to Disney for the au gratin. Ooh, look at that cheese ball. I already took my first bite for you guys. It tastes like a cheesy pretzel. Cheesy carbs, that's totally European, right? So I hear that Disneyland Paris isn't necessarily known for their food, but I'm trying to give it the best shot I can. So apparently It's a Small World after all has all these nooks. We tried the cheesy pretzel, we have the cheesy au gratin, and there's Nutella crepes behind me. If you were gonna try some food, this would be it.
What's your review?
The review is in a couple seconds. That's kind of bomb. I think it's bomb. Discoveryland. It welcomes you and me. We're on our way to the Star Wars area as well as Buzz Lightyear. I'm so excited.
Ooh,
this is one of my favorite rides, both of them actually. I don't know how long the waits are or the reviews. That's coming up next, but it's supposed to be Discoveryland is Tomorrowland. It's into the future, but it's more steampunk. And I can't wait to show you around. We have a mecca of rides and merch shops, always Disney. But we have Orbitron in the distance. It's got that futuristic cyberpunk look, as well as Hyperspace Mountain, which used to be Space Mountain, but they made it into Star Wars, obviously. And then I like to say Autopia, but Autopia? Autopia, sponsored by Avis, where you ride cars around. We're gonna take a closer look. Hyperspace Mountain, can you believe it, guys? We've almost made it through the entire park, but this one has the most Google reviews, sitting at 14,000 and a 4.7. This isn't Finding Nemo, but it's based off of 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. There's a huge thing in the distance. Ship. Submarine that looks crazy. I bet it even goes underwater. I don't know that much about this one. I feel like it's a little bit slow go, but I'm trying to buy Buzz Lightyear. There is a Lightyear lounge, a Lounge Lightyear?
No, Lounge Lightspeed.
Lounge Lightspeed.
Powered by Coca-Cola.
You know, they got some good sponsors here. There's also Star Tours in the distance. We're still on the hunt for Buzz Lightyear, but what you can see on the roof of this is an X-Wing. You can't really see it from here, but you can see it on the map. We were thinking it was on the ground and we could take pictures with it. It's definitely on the roof of this as I don't know, a great thing to see on the map from a bird's eye view. But still, Buzz Lightyear, where are you? I found it, guys. It is fully under construction. We will not get to experience today. I am heartbroken because this is one of our all-time favorite rides at the other theme parks. But the Buzz Lightyear.
I don't know if, I think this is the only at this theme park.
Buzz Lightyear? We
Toy
shot
Story
guns.
is what you're talking about.
Yeah, Toy Story.
I think this is
it's the same concept, right? Shooting guns? I don't know. We're gonna have to Google it after this clip, but it's closed. It is on the left as you walk into Discoveryland, and so I couldn't find it because it is fully boarded off. All right, Central Plaza. It is crazy here. It's happened. It's 2 p.m. We made a full loop of the park, and now we've made it back to the main street. Not USA. We're in Paris, Disneyland Paris today, but there are all kinds of shops and foods and treats to get, as well as arcades, which aren't what you think. It's not the video games, it's little street alleyways that are great if the weather was terrible. But right now the sun has come up, it's shining on us. I'm so thankful. Let's take a look around here before we catch the train around the whole park. Somehow I found the America in Disneyland Paris. This is actually where you go to Liberty Court to find where the Statue of Liberty is from. If you guys don't know, it is from France, essentially. But we looked down the hallways, and these are the arcades I was talking about. They're just walkable hallways that are totally encased in things to do and see at Disneyland Paris. Are they Barbies? No, they're Disney princesses. I think they're all collectible. If I had to choose, Sleeping Beauty, we're right next to Sleeping Beauty's castle, as well as Cinderella. I need a blue dress to fit it. And then, I mean, Ariel for mermaids, Jasmine for the... I'm having a hard time choosing, but if you come here, there are a variety to choose from.
I choose Tinkerbell. Wow, she's a short skirt.
I found our new favorite section. This is the Frozen section. It's close and near and dear to our hearts because we were just in Switzerland 24 hours ago, and this is the Disney movie to watch for this, but there are so many shops, so many souvenirs, sweet treats to try, but Frozen, guys. Let it go. We have the castle behind me, but did you really come to Disney unless you've eaten Disney-shaped food? We have a cookie. I'm kind of sad. I thought it was way bigger, to be honest. And then we have a beignet, which if you didn't know...
That is big.
Yeah, this one makes up for it in size. MitchEllaCo's been to Louisiana and had the original beignets, so I had to get this one too. It's filled with hazelnut, so I think you should buy it from where it's filled. Oh, it's really good. It's really good.
Watch out, the bee wants it too.
Cheers, friend. We waited 45 minutes for this. Mitch really wanted this.
Hi. Yes.
Bonjour et bienvenue aux nouveaux passagers.
Bonjour.
There we are. Character with them too. It's Padme. Or is it just a, no, it's just a girl.
Mitch absolutely wanted to take that train. Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? I rode like on a bullet train yesterday and it was a lot cooler. No, I would say that that train is good because it gives you the full circumference of the park and how big it is. The wait was a little long for 45 to like an hour. It's a good thing like if you just need to like settle your stomach, or if you're like handicapped and unable to do like a crazy ride. That is a good ride to see some things. I will say a lot of it is covered actually in foliage, landscaping. So you don't actually get to like see too much of the park. Yeah. But if you're never been and you're here for a couple days, it should be on your to-do list.
Fair enough, fair enough. Ride of the day, y'all. I hear it's super scary. I said it earlier in the video that the French people don't hold back, and that's what I hear, that it is legit scary.
There's no turning back now.
Coco is the movie theme. We have a chicken burrito and Doritos nachos with cheese. How is it? Not very good.
No, it's weird.
Hopefully the chicken burrito is going to be glorious. We made it, guys. It's been an hour almost on the dot. This is the second longest. So we had 35 minutes, 45 minutes, now 55 minutes, but we're ready to hit it.
Trouble.
Wow, we just finished this. That was awesome. It was so long. To be honest, we were just in the lagoon in Utah, which is, you know, an off-brand theme park, but theirs were way more intense thrills. This has got the theming, and it was just a really enjoyable ride. But I'll say, when you compare it to Disney California is way more rickety, and this is a little bit smoother, but it takes you out to the island. It just keeps going and going. The wait was worth it. This has to be on your to-do list when you come here. Indiana Jones, y'all.
We're in France on a Tuesday on an Indiana Jones roller coaster. Very classic.
Oy, oy, oy. We got to tell the fam how the roller coaster was. He's making sure we get to the next ride, but it's in the background. I'd say it was a classic roller coaster, very predictable, not too crazy. It did have a loop-de-loop. I was not expecting that, and so we made it further into the line. It was 35 minutes for the wait, so reasonable compared to the last two. If you're here, you should do it. It's one of the bigger roller coasters, and it didn't have a long line all day long, but it wasn't that thrilling, to be honest.
Plutôt stupide pour un pirate de laisser autant d'or caché ici, tenez-moi.
It's Prince Jack. Welcome back to the MitchEllaCo. Good evening. It's the evening edition of me. That being said, we just finished the Pirates of the Caribbean. Only a 15-minute wait, now down to 5. Exact same ride as it is in all the parks. We're gonna go ahead and do Peter Pan. It's about a 50-minute wait still. We've been crushing through these rides. Let's go over it real quick. We did the train ride, the haunted house, the Indiana Jones, which is crazy.
Big Mountain.
Thunder Mountain. Yeah, Big Mountain, Thunder Mountain. Pirates, and now we're going to Peter Pan for number 6. So we're doing pretty good on the big attractions. We're not going to really do the little kiddie stuff too much in this. I've heard that there's over 50 attractions that you can do. They all seem pretty similar, except for the Indiana Jones one is definitely a really good, unique one to Paris. It does feel like you're flying.
It's on? Oh, we're on. Okay, Peter Pan, we made it, guys. That was, I swear, the longest wait of the day, just because I wasn't excited for this one. But I will say, I feel like it was better than Pirates of the Caribbean. And if you come here, it's really famous. You gotta do it. Mitch made me do it. And I'm thankful. It does feel like you're flying over, and the animatronics and like the layout of the ride is really cool to look at. So I would recommend. I'll give it a stamp of approval.
I think that thing said all aboard, let's go. This thing is possessed.
Guys, we just rode on Hyperspace Mountain, which is supposed to be Star Wars theme, but in our opinion, they should have stuck with the original theming that was more steampunk and iron and what was it? Like a pistol something or other. Some of the theming, a lot of the theming is still there, but they like hung banners for Star Wars. But here's the deets. It shoots you off like a rocket, literally like a spaceship, and you're doing loop-de-loops, you're doing twirls, you're going up and down. It went for a really long time. The laser beams were awesome. This was our last ride of the day, but if you were here longer, I would say you should do this more than once, and it should definitely be higher up on your list. Now we did
Probably number one.
We agree this is the best ride in the park, but we didn't do the Buzz Lightyear because it was under construction. So overall, we made a clockwise of the whole park, walked through it, all the sections, and then took you through all the biggest rides as well, gave us our honest opinions. Tomorrow we're also going to the other half of this park, which is Hollywood Disney Paris.
Disney Studios.
Disney Studios. I was so close. It's been a long day. We started this day at 7 a.m. It is 10:30 and the park closes at 10:40. It opens at 9, so we've been here all day for you guys. But overall, should this be on your bucket list? Absolutely. If you're a Disney fan, you have to come to Disneyland Paris. The rides were great, atmosphere, language was not a barrier, price of ticket was fantastic. What else? The food, not the peak and pinnacle of Disney food, but
you like the beignet?
The beignet was good. Mostly it was like a chunk of Nutella, I'll be honest. But overall, guys, we'll be touring you through the next half of Disney Paris tomorrow. So make sure you like and subscribe. And we're catching all 6 parks. This is your ultimate guide. And let us know what you think in the comments down below. We'll see you on the next one. Bonus clip. The park is about to close. This place is insane. It closes at 10:40, which is a crazy time. But there's a huge crowd, like wall of humans around the whole park where the Sleeping Beauty's castle is, and there's about to be fireworks, which we didn't think there was going to be fireworks here because of the restrictions of France.
No, that was California.
Okay, California doesn't have fireworks.
I knew it was going to be here.
I didn't know it, but the park's going to close in 5 minutes and then the real party begins.